today's video, we're going to be doing a Q&A in honor of reaching 1,000 subscribers. Yay! Without further ado, let's get right into the video. You guys asked a couple questions on Instagram. There were some things regarding us as twins, as well as our experience living in Japan. So yeah, without further ado, let's go and answer those questions. I have my Cinnamoroll Kawaii phone case, and here's my phone. I'm going to be looking up some of the questions that you guys asked us on our Instagram. So yeah, without further ado, let's look for those questions. So the first question is, when did you first get into Japanese fashion? So for me, when I was in middle school was the time when I really got into Japanese fashion. That's when I really started watching anime and getting introduced into the Japanese culture. I remember watching anime and thinking to myself, like, where does this anime come from? I wasn't so sure, but I ended up finding out they were Japanese cartoons. They were really, really popular, and I ended up just looking, anything related to Japan, the food, the culture, and I ended up finding Japanese fashion. I came across Gyaru fashion, Nekora fashion, and Lolita fashion, which is something that we were really, really interested at the time. So that's definitely when I really got interested in kawaii fashion. Definitely over the years, it's kind of evolved. I remember being obsessed over Liz Lisa, where both of us were obsessed with Liz Lisa. Sadly, we couldn't really go to Japan and purchase some items from Liz Lisa, so we never really were able to get anything from there and dress in the Liz Lisa fashion, but we definitely were always interested in that. But yeah, it was middle school when it started for me.
For me, honestly, I think it was the exact same thing. I think both of us got interested in Japanese culture, Japanese pop culture during middle school because of anime. So yeah, exactly like my sister said, middle school is when we started finding all these different types of fashion styles. And I remember for me, Lolita, I was super into Lolita. Where we live, there's a city nearby, and they have a little Japantown. And they have this store, I believe it's called Baby the Stars Shine Bright or something like that. It's a really popular Lolita shop. And I remember always wanting to go to that shop because I loved the dresses. They were just so beautiful. And they have so many different types of fabrics, different types of themes. And I just loved it.
The next question is, who is the older twin? So that would have to be me. So I am Abigail, I am the older twin, and
I am Karina, and I guess you could say the younger twin.
Yeah. The weird thing about it is that, even though we're 3 minutes apart, if you guys didn't know, I still feel like the older twin. I feel like I'm the older sister. We do have a younger sister. She's like a teenager now, but she's a lot younger than we are, and I think I'm their older sister. I feel bigger than them, even though we're twins. We were born the same day. But I just kind of have this protective, kind of motherly and an older sister instinct towards, my twin sister Karina, and towards my younger sister. My little sister, she doesn't understand it. She's like, oh my god, you guys are the same age, what are you talking about? But it just makes sense to me. But yeah, I don't know if you guys are twins, then let me know if you guys feel the same way. Yeah, I don't know why, I just feel like I'm an older twin and I kind of have to protect my younger siblings, even though I'm only 3 minutes apart from my twin sister. The next question is, what star sign are you guys? So we are Sagittarius because we were born December 11. I know certain characteristics of people depend on, or people believe that it depends on their star sign or their zodiac sign. I don't know, I guess you could say we're kind of Sagittarius. I mean, supposedly they're supposed to be very adventurous.
Yeah.
We lived in Japan right out of high school, so I think that's quite adventurous on your own. We've never lived on our own ever, but we moved to a different country. Of course we were a little afraid, but we were super excited, so I guess we have a little bit of an adventurous side to us. The next question is, who is your guys' favorite Sanrio character?
Mine is Bonbon, but I recently discovered Gogimyon, and I'm not sure if you guys have seen one of a couple videos back that I made talking about Gogimyon. I love Gogimyon as well, but Bonbon would have to be my very first Sanrio character that I absolutely love.
Yeah, we actually ended up going to the Bonbon Cafe when we first went to Japan. I think it was your official day in Japan, to be honest. I think we went to Harajuku, and we got to go to the Bonbon Cafe. We always wanted to go, and it was like heaven in there. It was amazing. It was so cute. My sister took a lot of pictures with the Bonbon character. It was it was just a lot of fun, honestly. So yeah, it's definitely my sister's favorite Sanrio character, and honestly I really do like that character, but if I had to choose, I absolutely love Cinnamoroll. Cinnamoroll is my favorite character. I love the kind of clouds, rainbow feel. I did create the theme for our channel, so you guys see all this rainbow feels in our account. It's what I created, so it definitely does come from Cinnamoroll, my love for Cinnamoroll and the aesthetics. I just think it's a really adorable character, so if I had to choose, definitely Cinnamoroll is my favorite Sanrio character. Next question is, what is the common questions you get as twins? So one that I kind of comes to mind for me is they always tell us, do you guys have twin telepathy? And sadly, we do not.
No.
I mean, I can always tell if she's like feeling sad. I'm like, Karina, you're lying to me, you're not doing okay, or you look sad, or you look upset, or what's going on. So I can kind of tell. I don't know if it would be twin telepathy, to be honest. I don't think we do have that.
No,
it's really
sadly.
cool though. Yeah, sadly we don't, but that'd be really cool. But yeah, that's like the closest thing we have to twin telepathy. But I think Karina, you had an idea of another question they asked. Very frequently.
It's not really like a question, it's more about like if we've ever done it before. Because we're twins, and for some people we look exactly the same. For others, maybe like they can tell the difference, and for them like, you guys look similar but not exactly the same. But anyways, people will usually ask us, hey, have you ever like switched, like have you ever pretended to be like your sister and like trick people? Like a lot of people in high school would ask us that, like, hey, have you ever tricked like your teachers? Like literally gone to your sister's classes? And we're like, no, we've never done that. Everyone asks us that, like everyone that like meets us for the first time, like, hey, have you guys ever done this? But
yeah,
no.
even when we went to Japan as university students, even the foreign students who we became really close friends with, they asked us the same thing. We did that in high school and we said no. Also, we're like really shy. We just can't do that. I can't lie. I'm a really
I can't
bad
be
liar.
my sister. My sister can't be me. Like,
Yeah,
you know?
we're so different. So I was like, how would I do that?
Yeah, I don't know.
The next question is, which of you is more of a foodie? So we are absolutely obsessed with sweets. I mean, my twin sister loves baking.
Yeah.
She loves kind of like the art of baking, right?
Yeah, I feel like I express my creativity through my desserts. Like I love to draw my desserts. I like to make these kind of like unique, kind of extravagant desserts and just like show my creativity, through my desserts.
Yeah, it's amazing. She did I think it was sort of a roll cake, right? For Halloween. And because I was telling her, you know what, we should make something, you know, a kawaii dessert for Halloween, some sort of cute, you know, video for Halloween, because you know Halloween itself isn't very kawaii. It's kind of, you know, it tends to be more spooky, scary. Don't get us wrong, we love like horror films, but we want to make it kawaii and go with our aesthetic. I said, you know what, we have to make something kawaii, and so she made this adorable rolled cake for Halloween. I was obsessed with it. I mean, she didn't think it was that kawaii until later.
I was like, oh, I did it because like I said, I'm very creative, especially when it comes to my desserts, and so I planned it all out. I planned out like what kind of macarons I was gonna make, the way that the rolled cake was gonna kind of like look, and then when I made it, I was like, oh, okay, I made it, you know. And then my sister was like, wow, this is amazing. And I was like, is it? And then like a couple years later, like I think I did it like 2 years.
You did it
a year
last
ago?
year. Yeah,
it was last year. And now I see it and I'm like, wow, that's actually really cute.
Yeah, talking about that video, please check it out. We have a whole playlist dedicated to everything Halloween related, any Halloween video we did in the past, including that super amazing baking video that we link to it right here. You can probably press on the link to the playlist around here. So yeah, definitely check it out because Halloween season is here. It's October already. Halloween is coming up. But anywho, we are going on a tangent that's totally different from this. So yeah, we are both foodies. We absolutely love desserts. Honestly, when we were in Japan, anytime we saw a cute dessert, we had to buy it.
We had to.
Yeah, they had like this special
it's like a sale, I think.
Yeah, sale. So at our local kind of marketplace when we were living in Japan, there was this, well, it was a town nearby from where we lived, and we'd always go there to go grocery shopping. They had like a little bakery shop, sort of. It kind of reminded me of like when you go to a mall and they have like a little small section dedicated to like a store or a restaurant or whatever. It was kind of like that, except it was for desserts. And this time they had this Disney special desserts. They were like a bunch of like little pastries in this box.
Small,
and they were so cute, and we ended up getting it because it was just so adorable, super cute. They had them like, for example, during the springtime they had new desserts.
They had like Sakura type
collaboration, They had like different collaboration with different companies and different brands, and they would make like these really cute pastries inspired by that. Also, I remember we went to to the grocery store, and they had like this whole bag. It was 500 yen, which is $5, well, around $5 US. And they had a bunch of sweets in there, and because we are both foodies, specifically for desserts, we ended up getting that that dessert platter. We always had to get some sort of dessert every time we went to grocery shopping because we just loves sweets. There's just so many delicious food in Japan, specifically sweets like parfaits. Oh my god, I've never seen any other country do parfaits as great as Japan does them. Oh my god, they're so cute and really, really good. Next question is, how was your uni life in Japan? So our university life in Japan was amazing. It was the best thing that could have ever happened to us, honestly. Out of high school, we were definitely kind of frightened to be living in a new country, especially on our own. But we always knew that we wanted to go to university in Japan, or at least for a semester, try it out, which is what ended up happening. We studied in Japan for a semester. And it was amazing. We got to really grow as individuals. We got to mature a lot because, you know, your mentality from a high school student to a university student and kind of being a young adult, it's definitely different. So it definitely did help us grow. We had to go through a lot of challenges because, you know, you're living on your own. I was so happy that I got to do this with my twin sister because it was definitely pretty difficult.
Yeah.
We got very homesick, but we had each other and that helped us keep on going. But it was a lot of fun. We got to meet a lot of great people. I'm really close friends with Miyabi, which is, I always talk about her on my videos here, and Momoko. They are really good friends who are Japanese students who we met in the university in Japan. Of course, we have a bunch of other Japanese friends from Japan, a lot of other foreign friends we met in Japan as well from the university that we probably don't talk about in these videos here. But yeah, we did form a lot of connections in Japan that we're so thankful. Honestly, going into Japan, the university was great because we got to find, like I said, those connections. So when we go back to Japan to study at the university or do like a transfer, which is what we're hoping to do now, we have those connections, we have those friends, we can meet with people. And now it's not just like a dream of I want to go to Japan. Now it's like, you know, I've been there before, I know people, I know the areas. It doesn't feel as foreign to me. I'm more familiar. We're both very familiar with certain areas. We'd be more excited to go.
Yeah.
I wanted to do a video dedicated to our time studying at a Japanese university. Then please let us know in the comment section down below. We really want to work on a video like that just because there's so many things that we did in Japan that we want to show you guys. We didn't really show you guys videos of our university life in Japan. We have a couple footage of stuff that we were doing over there that we didn't share in these videos, that we were just so busy in Japan during that time, so we didn't really focus on videos like that. If you guys have questions for us about our time in Japan, then please ask us. You can do it in the comment section down below, or you can DM us on our Instagram at Kifutago. I'm going to be leaving a link to our Instagram in the description box below so you guys can check it out. And yeah, DM us on there or ask us questions on our account, anything like that. We're very happy to answer your guys' questions. Next question is, how long did you live in Japan, and was it because a high school foreign exchange? So I feel like the other question that we answered is kind of answering these questions. But we lived in Japan for about 4 months. It was about a semester in Japan, or a school semester. It was so much fun. We honestly wish we could have stayed there longer. It was a lot of fun. Like I said earlier, we had such a great time. We do want to do a video dedicated to that, to our experience, because I don't think we've really talked about it, right? We haven't really done a sit-down video talking about what we loved about it. So yeah, we'll definitely do a video on that. Next question is, how tall are you and your sister? Yeah, we're really short. I mean, we are twins. I think when we were younger, I was always a tad bit taller than she was, but now we're about the same. We're both 5 feet. We are really short. I'm sure you guys can tell on our Instagram pictures and when we do videos. Well, I don't know if we ever really show our full body, but on our Instagram pictures, you guys can tell we're pretty short. But I think it's fine. I think it makes us more kawaii, more cute. Yeah. Next question is, any J-tubers that both of you love? So any like J-vloggers that we really like watching would have to be Mika. Mika is one of our favorite favorite YouTubers. We watch her videos like all the time. Every time that her new video comes out, we're like super excited. We like watching them together. Yeah. Just love how like, you know, how genuine she is with her videos, how she talks about her experience, and honestly inspires us to live in Japan.
I just love like how like fashionable Mikan is, and just like her personality. She seems like such a nice person. We were able to meet her, of course not, we haven't like talked to her like for a long time, but the day that we were able to meet her in the meet and greet, she seemed like such a nice person. She was so sweet, and she's just so cute. So I just love her videos.
Yeah, she is, and just the way like she is in her videos, she's like that in real life. You know, she's not faking anything. She's really that bubbly and happy, and and really fashionable, and it was just really great and just so much fun getting to meet her. One of the first days that we had arrived to Japan, we were super nervous, but yeah, she was super friendly. It was really great. So she's definitely one of our favorite day vloggers. We also love Charlotte in Japan. I haven't seen a lot of her videos lately, but they're definitely one of the first YouTubers that I would watch. There's also a YouTuber, I think her name is Sunday or something like that. I love watching her videos. They're really interesting, and her editing style is really great. Lovely Liz, I think, something like that. I'll probably put like the pictures around here, or their channels around here. Really recommend you guys check out their channels. They're both really interesting. They're very informational. They talk about life in Japan. So next question is there much arguing, or are you two pretty cool? I mean, we argue like any other sibling. You know, we don't like really fight. There's like these big fights. We do like argue. I mean, just like every sister, every sibling, every brother and sister, anything. I mean, just like twins, even though we have like this, you know, this bond, you know, we're born the same day and we're like the other half of each other. We fight all the time. Yeah, I think it's normal, but they're like little fights, little arguments, you know, that we don't see eye to eye, but we ended up fixing them in the end.
Yeah, that same day.
We can't go out without a day, you know, like not talking to each other. I don't think it's ever happened to us. We have to fix the problem right then and there. Like I said, we're also best friends. We're really close, and we just don't want to be, you know, having
that grudge, or like if let's say we have a fight, like maybe we'll like each go our separate ways to like cool down, and then later on at like night we'll be like, hey, I'll be like,
you want a sandwich?
Yeah,
you want to make me dessert? You want something? Let's watch something. You know, we hang out with each other all the time as well. You know, so you want to watch this anime with me? You know, so you know, we argue, but. The last question is, do you guys ever think of becoming a YouTuber or model in Japan? I mean, for me personally, I know that my sister feels a little bit differently about that. I do hope to become a YouTuber and a model in Japan. Might not be able to do commercial modeling in Japan, but I definitely do want to be a YouTuber in Japan. I know that for my sister, she's a little bit shy in the camera. It's a little bit hard for her to be. That's why I always tend to talk, because she tends to be a little bit nervous in the camera. She's a little bit shy in that aspect. I guess that's why we're a tad bit different in that aspect. She tends to be a little bit more shy in the camera. But it definitely is my dream. I know for my sister, she loves doing baking videos. She doesn't like being in the camera necessarily. She likes doing, you know, more desserts and stuff like that. So I do think she would like to also be a YouTuber. I don't know. You can talk for yourself on that. But for me, I do see myself becoming a YouTuber in Japan. I do want to be like another J vlogger and talk about my experience in Japan. Definitely living in Japan and studying at a university was a really great kind of step into the door towards that dream, towards being able to live in a country that I've always wanted to live in, and talk about my experience. I really want to go back and maybe, you know, learn a couple things to help, you know, you guys, if you guys want to live in Japan, and tell you guys my own experience, that maybe they'll be able to help you guys out, how you can live in Japan, things to look out for, things you guys should prepare before going to Japan. So I definitely do see myself doing that in the future.
For me, I do see myself, I would love to live in Japan. I don't know for how long, but I do see myself being a YouTuber in Japan. I do love to make desserts, so I would love to try and maybe recreate a lot of the desserts that I see like the department stores. I think in Japan they have like a lot of strawberry farms, and maybe I can visit strawberry farm, and my sister can do a video on that, and I can make a video on making a dessert with those strawberries, you know? I think I just want to be able to live in Japan and create desserts and this kind of creative with my baking thing with inspiration I get from Japan.
I just want to thank each and every single one of you guys for subscribing to our channel, for becoming part of the Kawaii Twins family. Thank you guys so much. I know for a lot of you guys, 1,000 subscribers doesn't mean a lot. I know we are still very small YouTubers, but it means the world to us that we finally reached 1,000 subscribers. We've been working super hard on this channel since we were in middle school. That's when we started this channel. And I just want to thank you guys so much for being part of this family, for watching our videos. We hope to make a lot of entertaining and fun content for you guys. Our goal is to go back to Japan, which is what we're working hard currently, to become fluent in Japanese and go back. So we're definitely going to be posting a lot of videos of our time in Japan, but we're working hard on that right now. It's definitely going to happen in the near future. And thank you guys just so much for watching. We're going to keep making as much entertaining videos for you guys related to the kawaii culture, anything related to Japan. So thank you guys so much. So with that is the end of the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Thank you guys so much. Our next goal is to hit 2,000 subscribers. I think we can do that. I'm sure it's going to take some time as well, but we appreciate you guys' your support. Thank you guys so much for leaving really kind comments. We read all of them and it means a lot to us. It really helps us to keep on going. Please check out our Instagram at Chikutago. We have a lot of great pictures from our time living and studying in Japan. If you guys want to see some cool stuff that we did in Japan that we didn't necessarily show on our YouTube channel, then please check it out. We did a lot of really cool stuff that we just really didn't get to show you guys on our YouTube channel. So yeah, check that out. We have a whole highlight story dedicated to that time as well. You guys can see the Foodie Cafe, some great people that we got to meet, like Mikan or Hikapu, which is a Japanese model, who's one of our favorite models. So yeah, you guys can check all of that out. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys in our next video. Bye guys!